What is going on, everybody? And in this video I'll be taking a look at the Chevrolet Corvette Grand Sport Armored Edition. Obviously first glance you can tell this car does look a little different. Only thing to note here is if you do want this vehicle, you are gonna have to buy the motor pass for $10. Unless you have some crew credits left over, you get it for $5, but regardless you will have to buy the motor pass for this vehicle. I'm going to be testing out right now to see if this thing's even worth it compared to the regular Grand Sport, guys. In this video, I'm going to do a top speed test on both, and then I'm going to take this thing in a race as well to see how it does. So anyway, guys, there's the Grand Sport there, obviously. So you can tell they do look different. This one has different exhaust on it and like that. You can tell the cars are pretty much the same overall with some differences, as you see there. Anyway, guys, getting right into the customization. Alright guys, so arriving in a customization, obviously you can see that there is no visual part customization for this car compared to the other one. So there's one little downfall. If you do want to customize a little bit, you will not be able to. Going into the colors, there is no official colors there, just this one. And then obviously whatever color you guys feel like putting on there. Then there's some liveries. If you guys would like to change the liveries, you are more than welcome to do that. Some of them are obviously pretty cool. I do give these people some credit. They've made some dope liveries. You can also make the car normal as well if you like this model there. Pretty awesome looking on people's part there for making these. And then obviously you could do the vanity items, whichever ones you own there. So I'll throw a tire on here to light this thing up a little bit. Maybe throw something like that on there, look pretty cool. Or looking at any of these, it really depends what you guys have for these. Alright guys, maybe so I decided not to put any tires on there, and then you could do the spokes, whatever smokes you guys have and stuff like that on the car for the vanity. Besides that, guys, let's go do a top speed run on this, and then I'll do a top speed run again on the other Grand Sport to see how they stack up against each other. So guys, I'm now at the salt flats, and like I said, I will be testing this thing on the street now. By the salt flats instead of using the salt flats itself, because I noticed I got a weird reading on the Winter Agent Edition there with it. So looking right at the car here, guys, on first glance, you can see that the car does look a little different. Same rims there, same overall body, but the exhaust looks a little different there. Overall, the car looks mostly the same, but this one's a little different. It's got that special livery on it and special color. Looking at the interior real fast as well, has that special, like, yellow colored outliner there on the seat belts and stuff like that. Obviously, the car does sound the same because it's the same vehicle. Anyway, guys, let's go drive this thing real fast and see what it can do. See if it is faster than the other car. I am running the same parts on here, the Nitro Chemist set, so do keep that in mind, and I will show you the same build that I have on this car that I have on the Grand Sport to see if they handle exactly the same as well. So already driving, guys, I'm doing 200 right here. I'm not using Nitro Chemist too much yet. Kind of accelerating to see what the car can actually do without it. So let's see how this thing will do there. Get back in the lane here. So I'm going to hit Nitro Chemist now, guys, on this highway here, waiting to that little turn over there before I really hit it. So overall, guys, I'm doing 216 right now with this vehicle. I will be testing the other one out again, like I said, to see how that one does compared to it. So now I'm on this straightaway, guys. Let's see how fast this car goes now. So obviously right there with Nitro Chemist, guys, as you guys will see, this car is quick. It's quick. It does. I was doing 246 there with this thing, and it accelerates actually pretty fast. So it'll be kind of interesting. This one's actually faster, guys. Let's go test out the other one now and see if it is truly faster than the regular Grand Sport. Here we are back over here, guys, with the regular Grand Sport. Now let's see if the other car truly is faster. So as you guys will see, the acceleration on the other car was actually pretty crazy. I'm going to use a little chemist here to get this thing going. I'm not doing anything special here, guys. I'm just driving it right now, okay? I'm not going to use too much chemist. Let's see how this thing accelerates, if it can get to 200 quickly. The other car kind of blew my mind a little bit. That thing actually does seem faster than this car. As you see, I'm going full throttle here in 4th gear. The other car was doing 200 over here with no issues at all. This car does seem like it struggles a little bit, which is interesting because they are basically the same car. The other one is in the motor pass, though, so that one might be a little different. Obviously, you have to buy that if you do want that car. So here we go, a little chemist. Like I said, right when I get past this turn here, I'm going to do it. So I can't even get into 5th gear. Which is kind of crazy. This car, it struggles a little bit, so let's do some chemist here going into 5th. So guys, it is 100% confirmed that the other car is faster. This car, obviously, I'm doing the same stuff with it, I have the same chemist parts. It's struggling to get to 226 there. So the car in the motor pass is 100% faster than this one. Let's go take it in the Everglades race down in Florida and see how it does in a race like that. I'm now in the Everglades race here. I am driving the new Armored Edition here. Funny things, I actually went to go test this thing again because it was having the same speed as the other car was. So do keep in mind, depending on where you are on the roads, the road might have a bit of a difference there. I did notice that a little bit. As you see driving this car in the race here, you will notice that the car's similar to the other one as well. So it does seem like it's faster, but also think it depends on the road, because when I went back on the opposite direction there, the car was actually doing the same speed. It was doing about 225. So it might actually be similar, as you guys will see here as well. Hitting Chemist, it's struggling to get to 225 there. So it might just be where the roads are that you're driving on that might make the car faster. Not really sure there, but regardless, that does make a little sense. Some of the other cars have the same issue as well. Regardless, guys, this car is pretty awesome, and I would definitely say it might be in ways better than the other one. The build I have on this car is basically the same. I tweaked the ARB a little bit, handling the same though, and I will show that at the end of the video, like I did with the regular Grand Sport as well. Anyway, guys, I want to know your thoughts. Do you guys like the new vehicles added so far? Do you like both of the new Grand Sports here? Which one do you like more? Do you like the armored or the regular one? Honestly, the armored, obviously the one the regular has over this is, well, it's free. You don't have to pay $10 for it or $5, whatever you may have to put down to get this. You just gotta go buy it for like 300,000 bucks there in the store. This car is, like I said, basically 10 bucks, but honestly, it is pretty cool, and I kind of do like it a lot. It's cool to drive. I like how it looks with the livery and all that on it, with the color. It is a really good looking car. Overall, guys, I gotta say it is pretty awesome, and testing the speed out here, as you guys will see, so depending on the road, like I said, you'll notice the car is getting speed a little better here. Like I said, I guess it depends on where you're at, how the car's accelerating, how much speed you have going in it, and all that. So it really does depend. Overall, guys, the car does seem pretty good. This car might be able to be used competitively. Like I said, I'm sure most people already have go-to vehicles in each class that they use, so these might just be cars they cruise around in, or you're just collecting them all to get all the cars in your garage there. Nothing wrong with that at all, obviously, either. So obviously, pulling up in here, I'm doing around 200 in this race. This car's actually handling very, very well with this build. The one I had on the other Grand Sport was doing just as good. They literally handle pretty much the same, which is obvious because they are pretty much the same car. It does seem like the speed's a little different. When you guys were noticing the regular Grand Sport, I did notice that the speed on it was kind of weird. That car was kind of bugging me a little bit with how it was accelerating. This car does seem like it's a little better. Obviously, nitrous will help it a little bit there. But you got the Chemist will help you accelerate faster. You'll see there how fast you can climb up. I'm running pure and extra pump on this set of Nitro Chemist though, so my nitrous will go up faster. But I also have a little extra power when I use the nitrous, so I feel like that might be one of my favorite pretty much affixed sets to have on the Nitro Chemist there is extra pump and pure. Definitely try to run that. So here again, a little top speed run. You guys will notice it does struggle a little bit there again to get to 225. Interesting, honestly, if I do say the least, but regardless, handling wise, this car is pretty awesome. I'm sure there's other cars in the classes that will beat this thing, the Leggera, most of the Lamborghinis, but Mustang probably beat this thing as well. Those cars just have so much speed and all that, it's probably hard. Bacalar might be able to even beat this thing as well. That car's got some crazy top-end power, so it really depends. Overall, guys, thank you guys so much for watching with the new Armored Edition here. Let me know your thoughts on this. Are you guys going to get the Motor Pass? Let me know in the comments below. Here's the build I'm running on the Corvette Grand Sport Armored Edition.